Salute, salute. Salute to the higher power, the creator of everything, first and foremost. Salute to America, because y'all moving these videos around. And thank you for sharing. And thank you for the inspiration you're sending me back. And last but not least, special shout out to my entire Uncut squad, to all my new subscribers, to all the new viewers who are still entertaining the thought of becoming a subscriber and joining the Uncut Squad family. Thank you to the UK. Thank you to everyone. I don't know what to call this. I don't know whether to call these revelations. I don't know whether to call it like a divine message from God. I guess that'd be the same as a revelation. And I don't even know how to explain these things when I get them. But again, I'm going to do my best. What I want to talk about right now, is someone who has nothing will always be more faithful and more obedient to God than someone who already has everything they need. I'm going to say that one more time. Someone who has nothing will always be more faithful and obedient to serving God, to stand on their spiritual walk, than someone who already has everything that they think they need. This ain't me speaking. Trust me, because I couldn't magnify something like this. This is just not something. I'm smart, but I'm not that smart. So I'm doing my best here to be used as a vessel. And the image I'm getting is the image of someone who is homeless. And I mean homeless to the point to where you're pushing a buggy with all of your belongings. Everything is dirty. You may be even holding a sign say we'll work for food or hungry or anything helps. How much faith does it take to stand there in hopes that somebody will come along that God is going to touch to give you something to nourish your stomach? How much faith, how much hope? Now, I'm not saying that can't be used as a hustle, but we're not looking at the dark side. We don't focus on the dark side, we focus on the positive. Now, someone who already has everything eventually becomes what? Arrogant, conceited. They get the big head. And eventually they take their eyes off the very person who blessed them to have what they think they need. What they think they need. So you've got people on the bottom praying, meditating, suffering, being faithful, walking that spiritual journey, hoping to make it to the top. How Drake says, started from the bottom, now we're here. You're starting from the bottom. And by the grace of God, by the grace of God, by the grace of God, your faith pulls you up. Those people never take their eyes off of God because they know where their reward came from. They know the path they had to take. Sometimes we don't take a path. Your path is already chosen for you. Everyone in the Bible had to walk a path. Every passage is about a different individual walking a different path. Some walked through the wilderness, some dealt with floods. Some had to fight giants. Some couldn't look back because they turned into a pillar of salt. Some had strength by their hair. Some was murderers who ended up becoming Christians. Some were prostitutes. Some were thieves. Everyone's path were already chosen. Your path is chosen, but you got to walk and remain faithful, because the person who already has everything has no reason to be thankful. Because to them, they're comfortable now. They did it themselves. And as long as they keep doing what they're doing, they're always going to have what they have as their mindset. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You better continue doing what you was doing before you got all of that in order to keep all of that. And that's keeping your eyes on the man. See, y'all think that a pastor is worried about how he's going to pay his bills? Y'all think a pastor is the most faithful person that walks this earth? Huh? How worried would you be if you already had a hustle? And I'm not knocking pastors. I'm just saying he knows that he can open up this church 2-3 times a week. He knows that he already has a following. And just like that, God is good. But a person who has nothing but faith, nothing but hope, nothing but obedience, is richer. Because when he makes it, you know it was nothing but God. He knows it was nothing but God. People who have nothing tends to have more faith and more obedience in their spiritual journey than those who already have what they think they need. Don't take your eyes off your Creator. Don't take your eyes off your higher power. Don't take your eyes off your God. So what you at the bottom? If God could raise Lazarus from the dead, if he could raise his own son, you don't think he can raise you up? Huh? Don't worry about what you don't have right now, because God has already given it to you. Worry about what you need. And you need to maintain an upright spiritual walk with your higher power. Be faithful, be prayed up, be meditated, be protected. Thank you to all. Please subscribe. I hope I did a good job articulating this, because sometimes these messages even get me kind of overwhelmed and sidetracked, which is how I know I'm being used. And I thank God for that. Lord, I thank you. Listen, y'all, get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one with your higher power. Stay real, stay woke, stay uncut. Be inspired, be great, and be you. Y'all pass these videos around. Share it. Maybe they'll help someone like they're helping me. Ashe.